Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Never mind my voice, I have the cold from hell right now, but I wanted to bring you some hot fire. I sat down and did my makeup, and bitch, I feel like a spring dream right now. My skin is looking flawless using my tear stuff. Tear. Everyone's talking about it now. Of course, like right after I did that video, everyone's talking about it. So I gotta go get myself some more of this and see if they have any more skincare, cause bitch. Anyway, if you want to know how I got this look, then go ahead and keep on watching. So I'm first going in with the shade Dreamer from the Nueva Vida palette. And I'm going to be applying that on my crease and upper crease, because this is going to be my outermost transition color. Make sure I get the creases out of my concealer. I do have concealer on my eye as a base, and it is not set. I find that shadows are more pigmented on a wet base than they are when I powder my concealers. I don't use eyeshadow base. So I'm applying this pretty messily into my crease and then blending it up. Tilting my head back because I do have slightly hooded eyes the older I get, so I want to make sure I'm getting into my crease area. Next, I'm using a Jeffree Star Cosmetics shadow. This is in the shade Gumdrop. Hopefully it's focusing for you. And I'm going to put that into my crease area and also blend that up. So I'm first going to stamp it using the same brush. First going to stamp it in and then blend it. These are pretty much the same shade, except that the Dreamer shade is a tiny bit less pigmented than Gumdrop. Just really blending. Next, I'm going in with the shade Dr. Far from the Nueva Vida palette. And I'm going to be applying that all over my mobile lid and up into my crease area. Look at that pigmentation. Yes, good. I love to see it. Love to see it. So I'm just placing that on my mobile lid and bringing it right below my crease. And then I'm going in with Gumdrop, patting that right on top by the crease, and then going to blend it up. And this is just going to marry those two shades so it looks like a gradient. I filmed this eye look earlier because I went out to breakfast with my husband and lady, but I was in a rush, so I don't know if the footage was good or not. I mean, I filmed on my phone, so the footage is not amazing, but I was rushed when it came to the face part, so I was like, let me just do the whole thing again. And maybe I'll even do it better. Who knows? Pretty, right? Pretty. Going back in with a little bit more Dr. Far. Placing that by my lash line. And just slightly bringing it up. And then going in with the shade Dreamer. And blend, blend, blend. And blend, 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 blend. Next I'm going in with this Pat McGrath shade. Back when she sold singles. I don't remember what this is called, but it's like, it's a purple shimmer. It was like there. And I'm going to be applying that on my lid. Now this does apply better on a wet base, but I'm just really packing it on. And you can still see that shine. Alright, so I am back. Lashes are on. Eyeliner is done. Getting ready for the skin, I've already applied the Tear Milk Skin Toner. This has chamomile and rice bran in it to soothe and moisturize your skin. No, this is not an ad. I bought this with my own money. I literally am obsessed. I need to buy some more of their skincare because this is great. I just need to get a toner maybe or something else like an ampule that I can use outside of makeup because I love this, but I only use it underneath makeup because it does kind of have a tackiness to it, which is perfect for makeup, but not necessarily in my everyday life. But it gives this really beautiful glow to your skin, as you can see, particularly in this area. Love it. And it also soothes and smooths your skin out because I do have spots and dry patches right here in my chin area. And sometimes foundations like stick to it, but when I use this, especially if they're matte foundations, but when I use this, they don't. So this is a game changer if there ever was one. So I'll leave the link down below. You can buy it on Amazon. So for foundation, I'm going to be going in with the Red Cushion foundation, also from Tear, and this is in 24W Soft Beige. If you saw my review video, my first impression review video, or if you haven't seen my first impression review video, link will be down below and in the cards. This shit is amazing, okay? It's so good. It is full. Well, it's medium coverage. No, well, it's medium to full coverage. You could build it up to full, but it's got lasting power. So I don't know if I said this already, but I went out to breakfast with Jeff and my daughter this morning and I wore this. And bitch, it's like 85 degrees outside. I mean, of course I said it with my one size. But if your foundation is already fucked, setting spray ain't gonna help it unfuck itself. This is amazing in warm / hot weather, especially if you are a sweater such as myself. So I'm going to show you how I applied it this morning and got my skin looking beautiful and smooth. That's the biggest thing, smooth. I'm not sure if it's because of the toner or this, but those two together, it's a beautiful base. All right, I've been talking too much. Let's get into it. Oh my god, look at all that. Oh my gosh. So I'm just gonna do exactly what I did this morning. Was I did light to medium coverage this morning because it is so warm outside. But this lasted so beautifully on my skin. Look at that. That's already medium coverage. And this is with the sponge. Can you imagine if I was using a brush? Like, damn. Now, I don't think this is refillable, so I think when you're done, you gotta get another one, but I'm definitely gonna be buying another one. This is my, I think, 3rd to 4th time using this. I love this foundation. It's so good. I just used a couple of dips to do my whole face. Now, if you kept that little poof that it comes with, then you won't have to go in as much, but I did not keep it because my hands are too big. Going underneath my neck. Sorry about my squeaky chair, but Do you guys see this coverage? It's so pretty. Pretty. I'm gonna do a little bit more right here to cover up my redness, and then some on my nose. Look at that. Look at that. So pretty. Now I'm going to go in with my concealer. My concealer of the moment is the Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer in N4. I love this stuff because it is full coverage, but it's also very hydrating, so you don't, sorry, that's the water, so you don't have to worry about your under eyes looking like ball sacks. I hate having a summer cold. Summer colds are so much more intense than regular colds. Like, this bad boy has full on taken my taste and smell, which sucks. So next I'm going to go in with a bronzer. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Toast, I believe. Yes, Toast. And I'm just going to shake it up because if you don't, they separate and like this oily stuff comes out. So I'll just put a little bit on my hand. Have this brush. Just go just like that. Really get it into the bristles. And just lightly hit my cheekbones. This stuff is so pigmented, and it's only like $3 on Amazon. Take my beauty sponge and just go around it to soften it a little bit. Like so. Look at how pretty that is. Look at how pretty that is. I haven't set my eyes yet, so I'm going to do that now using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Powder, and this is a number 1 Fair. I'm also going to use this around my nose area. Where foundation tends to crease on me. Now for my cheek area right here, I go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Translucent Loose Setting Powder, just lightly. And I don't powder any more of, and I don't use this to powder any more of my face. just in this cheek area where I have large pores. And another thing I like about this foundation is it takes powder very well. Now I'm going to lightly contour my nose using this Sephora Collection Micro Smooth Quad. And I'm going to be going in with this bronzer shade right here. Now, I have a cold, right? And I've been blowing my nose incessantly, but you would never be able to tell because my nose isn't crusty. I love this foundation and this toner. Like, these two together. I'm wondering if they're ever going to make it into just a regular bottle instead of a cushion for ease of use, because I know cushions are like really big in the Asian market, but over here in the West we prefer things in bottles. So I wonder, now that their market has changed, well, it's not changed, but now that it's been introduced to American Beauty, I'm wondering if Tier is gonna change how they bottle their stuff. Now I'm going to take this white highlighter from NYX and whipped cream and go down the center of my nose. I'm going in with an IT Cosmetics Airbrush Blush Stain, and this is in the shade Sweet Cheeks. So I'm just going to take a very little bit. Rub it on my hand and then apply it to my face. Ooh, that's pretty. Again, take a very little bit, knock it back off, rub it into my hand, and then apply it to my face. Ooh, that's pretty. Put a little bit on my nose and on my chin area and a little bit up here. Now for highlighter, I'm going to be going back in with that quad from the Sephora collection, and I'm going to be using this one right here. And just taking a blush, or taking a brush and lightly going over places that I think need a little bit of light. Avoiding my texture at all costs. Pretty. For my lips, I'm going in with a blush from Juvia's Place. And this is in the shade Peach Rose. Just going to apply a dab to the back of my hand. Like so. And just going to apply it to the center of my mouth. Like so. And gently feather it out. Using the brush that I use to contour my nose. Just to define my lips a little bit more. Okay guys, that's it for this video, and I hope you liked it. If you did, give me a big thumbs up, press the subscribe button down in the description box so you don't miss any more content from me. I feel like I have to sneeze. I just screwed myself up. Big thumbs up. Press the subscribe button down in the description box so you don't miss any more content from me. I literally have this memorized, okay? And since you're here, don't forget to watch my videos. My past videos. They're right there and right there. You might as well watch them. You're already here. Yes, I changed the placement. Right there and right there. Right there and right there. Right there and right there. Support your girl, okay? And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!